He is a children's entertainer. Please welcome Big Chunky Bubbles.
In the future.
Big Chunky Bubbles.
Hello.
Big Chunky Bubbles, so great to see you again. What a warm welcome.
Yeah, thanks, I guess.
Something going on with that chair?
These stools are weird.
It's almost like Wonder Woman's invisible jet. I don't know whether we are sitting on stools or whether we're levitating.
I know I'm sitting on something that feels like it's about to collapse.
Is it perhaps your anus?
What kind of a start is that to an interview? Way to go, Charlie Rose.
Big Chunky...
You're no Nardwuar. Local reference. You pick these things up in the biz, the entertainment business. You want to know about the entertainment business? I'm happy to tell you.
Sure. I mean, what can you tell me about...
I'm implying you're not in it. That's the reason I asked that question.
I understand now.
Being sarcastic. Oh, can people hear me better now? Because I can hear myself better now.
Big Chunky Bubbles, you're frowning a lot. It seems like your whole aesthetic is a frown.
My whole aesthetic is a frown. You're very rude. What a terrible thing to say. Stop. You're literally upstaging me. I'll go all the way back, brother. I don't care. I'll go right to the edge.
Right to the white safety line.
That's right.
Let's go on, Bill. Let's go on.
Yeah, all right.
Big Chunky Bubbles.
Yeah. That's my name. My stage name.
What is your... Did we talk about your real name?
Yeah.
Your Christian name.
Let's not drag religion into this.
Are you not a religious person? Are you an atheist?
I'm not an atheist. I'm agnostic, I guess. I don't know what's going to happen when we leave this world, but I bet it's not great. More of the same, probably. That's what God will be like. Surprise! It's no different up here, except everyone's wearing white or whatever.
And white is not slimming, so...
Why'd you mention that?
I'm just saying it's not a good color for certain of us.
You're saying certain colors aren't good? I hope the internet doesn't get a hold of that.
Okay. All right.
You heard it here
Bubbles.
first, folks.
No. That's not.
Scott Ackerman says only white is good.
I think I said the opposite.
Too late, it's out there now.
Oh, no. Big Chunky Bubbles,
Yeah.
Your name and your voice sort of implies that you're a man who is more generously proportioned, but is that so?
I'm just a regular guy. I'm called Big Chunky Bubbles because that's what I do. I'm a children's entertainer. I'm a bubble artist. I go to kids' parties and I make big chunky bubbles. Anybody can make regular bubbles out of soap, too. But I make bubbles out of soups, stews, and chowders. They're big, chunky bubbles.
Now, we talked about this a little bit before. You're making them out of hot soups.
Piping hot soups. That's right. Is anyone else doing that? I don't think so. I'm one of a kind.
There may be a reason for that, mainly because...
Cowardice, artistic cowardice. That's a good reason.
You're right that most artists are afraid to create big piping hot bubbles
cowards.
That then pop onto the audience, scalding them all.
Listen, they don't just pop onto the audience, they pop onto me too.
I was going to say, you have, what looks to be third-degree burns all over your body.
I may have a system of burn scars all over my face. So...
It's something I wouldn't normally talk about with a guest because, you know...
Oh, wouldn't you? I get the sense that's exactly what you would talk about.
The only reason...
So you're saying if someone else had multiple burn scars on their face, you wouldn't mention it if they had a different job?
I mean, maybe if Freddy Krueger, who that ties so into his origin, I would maybe bring it up with him.
Yeah, if you interviewed that fake person, get real. You can't interview made-up people. It's impossible. This is
You're
real
right, you're
life.
right. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted for now.
The only reason I bring it up, Big Chunky Bubbles, is because your very job and your whole artistic thing is the reason for these scars, and it seems to me it could...
How do you know?
True enough,
Maybe I got scarred up when I was a little kid.
And so doing these piping hot bubbles, then no harm, no foul?
That's how you greet the news of a childhood trauma.
Tell me what happened then. Is
Well,
this true?
nothing. I didn't get scarred up when I was a kid.
That's
it's
what I'm
from
saying.
the bubbles. Well, but you assumed, and that made me mad.
I don't know that I can win with you.
You can't. I'm very upset. I'm sorry if I come across a little tetchy.
It's okay. What are you upset about? I mean, is there...
I got a bad review.
You got a bad review.
Yeah. What? I'm up here because of the JFL Kids Festival. It's not affiliated with this festival. It's just a coincidence.
Wait, is it held here in Montreal?
Yeah. Same time as JFL Festival.
What does the JFL stand for?
Just for likes. It's just stuff you like to do.
And also liking it on like Twitter and Instagram as well?
If you wish.
So the Just for Likes kids.
That's right.
Why did they delineate between kids and if there is no adult?
It's what kids like, so you know what it is. It's just for likes, parentheses, kids, close parentheses. So it's not things that adults like, it's children's entertainment. This is all very simple.
So you're saying that adults do not like your entertainment?
It's not for them is what I'm saying. You're trying to get me to admit something terrible.
No. It's like the new Ghostbusters. It's not for adults.
As opposed to the old Ghostbusters where people were in the audience wearing ascots and swirling brandy, watching Dan Aykroyd dream about getting a blowjob from a ghost.
I was disappointed they didn't remake that scene.
I'll bet you were, you creep. I bet that's all you were thinking about the whole time.
Just
here
Kristen
it comes,
Wiig
here it
just like
comes.
spreading it and getting it from a ghost.
It would be the Melissa McCarthy character if you want to do a one-to-one.
That's true.
Anyway.
Oh, you don't want to talk about Ghostbusters anymore?
It's not exactly what I came here to talk about.
You got a poor review.
Yes, just for laughs, kids.
Likes,
kids.
It's easy to get confused.
It is easy to get confused, and I just proved it. Just for likes, kids, is a festival where a bunch of kids who have the same birthday, they all get together and have a big, giant birthday party.
Is it held 365 days a year?
No! So if your birthday is any month other than this, you're out of luck.
Okay. So it's all month during July.
It's a month-long festival of
And my
children's
birthday is in
entertainment.
July.
Who cares? What do you want me to do? Rush out to buy you a gift while I'm sitting here in the middle of an interview?
All right, I'm sorry, Big Chunky Bubbles. I'm sorry.
You don't have to call me Big Chunky Bubbles the whole time. You can call me by my regular name.
What is that again?
Petey Amin.
Petey Amin.
Yeah.
I'll stick with Big Chunky Bubbles,
No,
probably.
right.
BCB, maybe?
If you like.
Okay. BCB. BCB. Oh, BCB.
You're saying it like it's a fake word. Mm-hmm. Fun.
For a real person. So it's a festival for children
Children's
whose
birthday parties.
Okay.
And so all kinds of children's entertainers get together, including me. This year I got to do my first shot at the Just for Likes Kids Festival.
What other performers were there? I mean, what company were you in?
Oh, magicians, balloon guys, they're the worst. That squeaking, who can stand it? They're twisting the balloons together? Why not? Why not have a guy just write with a fresh Sharpie?
And draw the balloons, is what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm
see
saying the noise is
I
annoying.
Get it. Oh, I understand now.
You thought I was suggesting it would be an easy shortcut for a guy to just draw balloon animals?
I don't know.
You sure don't.
So it's a group of esteemed entertainers and yourself.
That's right.
And
hey, I caught that.
And you, what time was your performance? Was it 12:30 in the afternoon?
11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Oh, I wish I got the coveted 12:30 spot. A guy can
9:30
dream,
a.m. by
I guess.
my internal clock.
Oh, sure.
So
You know, the jet lag really hitting you hard, huh? Oh, boy. Can you imagine being awake at 9:30 a.m.? This guy.
So you performed at 11 a.m. and describe your act. What did you do?
Well, I tell you what. Let me read this review.
Oh, okay.
Because it's described in there. I hate this guy. His name is, he's a children's theater critic.
Very popular section of the newspaper.
Everything you say is mean. His name is Gil Faizon.
Guy Lachance.
Gil Faizon, did I stutter?
Merely repeating it so people can understand it a little better.
Is this show for parrots? Some people know what I'm talking about. Parrots would like to listen to a show where things are repeated over and over again.
You really covered the room in that.
I did. It's what they're famous for.
You're like a sprinkler of comedy all across.
Oh, you're really on fire today.
I need that sprinkler of comedy. Dousing everything, dampening it.
I'm tuning you out. Okay, here's what this no-talent hack wrote about my show. On Thursday, I had the great misfortune to attend one of the most horrifically irresponsible attempts at children's entertainment I have ever seen in a long career of reviewing the arts. That's the beginning. Why did he bother going on and writing the rest of the thing?
Well, he has to let people know who you are.
And boy, does he in the next paragraph. Big Chunky Bubbles, real name Petey Amin. Why does he have to do that? An American bubble artist, and please know I use the word artist solely as an occupational descriptor and not as a term of respect. What did I ever do to this guy?
A shitty performance?
Hey! It's not fair. They should get a kid to review the show. He spent a good 5 to 7 minutes at the beginning of his performance telling the children, put performance in quotes, how do you like that? Telling the children to be quiet and pay attention using broken French and German. Now look, I was trying to be respectful because I'm in a foreign country, and a big part of my show is getting the kids to shut up and settle down. So I was saying things like, ferme the bouche, right? And then I was saying, Achtung, Achtung, because I don't know. It's European.
Because I don't know.
I'm trying here, man.
Okay.
When the children will not respond in a manner he deemed timely, Mr. Bubbles turned his back to his audience of 6-year-olds and pouted, "Now you get the Miles Davis treatment." Now look, that's true, and I stand by it. It's a very effective tactic to get kids to pay attention.
What is the Miles Davis treatment?
I turn my back and I do my act, and the kids can't see it. He then presumably made some bubbles from a hot tureen of New England clam chowder. I say presumably as I only caught the merest glimpse of steaming bubbles rising just above Mr. Bubbles' head. By the way, he keeps calling me Mr. Bubbles. He's going to get sued by the bubble bath maker.
That's
if it's still a thing. I don't know if Mr. Bubble is still a thing or not. I hope it is, and I hope they sue the pants off Guy Lachance.
Seems like they would sue you.
Yeah. Steaming bubbles rising. I don't call myself Mr. Bubbles. I'm Big Chunky Bubbles. Anyway, I only got the merest glimpse of steaming bubbles rising just above Mr. Bubbles' head before they popped and sprayed him with a scalding soup, causing him to swear in a fashion not unlike that of a cartoon dog. You know what drives me crazy? Guys who write things like, "not unlike." What are you talking? Just say it's like something. Why do I have to do all that reading work?
It's like 6 extra letters.
Yeah,
5.
You're on my side now.
Yeah. But you were swearing like a cartoon dog?
Look, it hurts to get sprayed with hot clam chowder.
Do you also have bits of clam and is it New England or is it?
I believe it's New England clam chowder.
Okay. Do you have bits of clam that fall on you when you perform?
Maybe. I don't know.
You don't spend the entire after show picking out chunks of food off of you?
It's not like a landmine went off. You just take a towel and wipe it off your face. What do you think, I got clam shells sticking out of my cheekbone?
I don't know.
Maybe you don't know much about chowder is the problem. He goes on. The foul language served as the high point of Mr. Bubbles' set. Hearing the laughter of the children, the gentleman turned around to face his audience, grumbling, "Oh, look who's paying attention now." That's not what I said.
What did you say?
I said, "Oh, now you're paying attention." He then told the children they should feel very grateful to be seeing what was to come next, a special treat just for the children of Montreal, even though they, quote, "don't deserve any special treats after their rude and immature attitudes," end quote. I did say that. At this point, Mr. Bubbles removed the cover from a saucepan, a great cloud of steam rising up from its contents, and momentarily blinding him. More cartoon cursing briefly ensued. When he regained what passed for his composure, Mr. Bubbles announced he would now, for the first time, make bubbles from poutine gravy. When the children, rightfully, seemed underwhelmed, well, they should talk to this audience. Mr. Bubbles lectured them on the laborious process of extracting the cheese curds from the gravy to achieve the purest bubble, and how he wasn't even able to eat the French fries because of doctor's orders, so that's that food wasted.
Why did you have to go into such detail? You could have just blown the bubble.
It's called stage patter. You think David Copperfield's just like, "Oh, I made the Statue of Liberty disappear. Sorry, I didn't give you any warning." He has a whole thing about America and liberty and such.
Stage patter is what pads the show to make it longer.
I wish I had the time to properly educate you on the art of performing, but I don't.
I could use
What do you mean it makes the show? So you think like somebody in Las Vegas doing a Vegas act without the talking, they would just rush right through, the act would be 5 minutes long?
Yeah, it'd be like 5 minutes long. They do 5 tricks. No dancing. Do you do dancing when you're like? Are you up there dancing around with the?
I mean, if the bubbles burst on my face, I move around quite a bit. Mr. Bubbles then, to his credit, proceeded to create one impossibly perfect and somewhat chunky poutine bubble. It was very chunky. It glistened, large and opaque in the sunlight streaming through the sitting room window before bursting in Mr. Bubbles' eyes, causing him to scream and kick over the large pot of gravy. It rolled like an ocean of lava at the children, who ran screaming from the oncoming tide of scalding meat leavings. 2 children were burned badly enough on the soles of their feet that a trip to the hospital was considered but thankfully deemed unnecessary. I gathered up my things. Oh, he inserts himself in the narrative. I gathered up my things and left, overhearing on my way out the beginnings of what I have no doubt ended up being a protracted argument about payment. It wasn't that long.
How long exactly did you argue with the
There was 2 exchanges, and then eventually I realized I wasn't going to get paid. It is, here, he winds it up. Wait till you get a load of this. It is this reviewer's opinion that Mr. Chunky Bubbles leave the entertainment industry and find some occupation more suited to his talents and temperament, such as murder victim. Well, that's a threat. He just threatened me. He said I should get a job as a murder victim.
It's the kind of job you can only do once, so I hope you get paid well for it.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
That's a tough review.
Indeed. Yeah, have you ever gotten a bad review?
No, I can't really think of a one.
Well, what time does this show end?
All right. Well, Big Chunky Bubbles, I feel bad for you. Not a little bit. I wish one of these times you would come and actually do the bubbles for us.
Well, this isn't an audience of children. It would be weird.
If I get an audience of children, do you promise
Yeah, I do. If you get an audience of kids and parents who will allow their kids to come to a recording of this particular program, they gotta be 6 years old.
And how many in the audience?
No, it's gotta be 500.
500?
I gotta make my money.
All right, I'll do that. That's a challenge. I like a challenge. I actually do want to do this. You will physically perform the bubbles.
Of course I will. I'll make big chunky bubbles.
All right, big chunky bubbles, everyone. Can you stick around?
I have literally nowhere else to go.
Very good. Well, let's get to our next guest. What do you say?
All right.
I'm not sure if you've met this person or not. I can't recall.
Do you say this to a lot of people?
Well, I've only met you once, and I've met this person a couple of times, and I can't remember if our paths have ever intersected at all.
Well, I'll know when you introduce the person.
Okay. Deal. Is there some sort of a system that I can get confirmation on? Will you give me a wink or a high sign or?
You'll feel it in your heart, I guess.
All right, then. She is, I don't know a lot about her other than she is a caregiver or an educator of children.
One or the other?
Something like that. I can't recall her actual job. I do know where she's from.
Mm-hmm.
She is from California.
Right.
Please welcome Pamela from Big Bear.
Hey, you want me to sit over here? Oh. Where you want me?
Maybe.
Be clear. Damn. What up?
Hi.
Oh.
You say what up?
Sure.
Interesting.
Oh, Montreal is nasty. Oh, it's nasty here.
Not sure what you mean by it's nasty.
Last night, this guy wanted to eat me out. He put poutine in my pussy.
One thing I should make clear about Pamela from Big Bear You're just a free soul. You just say whatever's on your mind.
I say what I want. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Does that make you mad?
Doesn't make me mad.
Does it make you mad?
I keep having you on the show.
Does it make you jealous?
I wish that I could be as free with my speech as you are.
Everybody gets free speech in America. That's the damn truth.
That's right.
But I'm about to move my ass to Canada.
You're about to move to Canada?
I'm about to, depending on this election. If Hillary get elected, I'm leaving that country. Fucking bitch. No damn woman gonna tell me what to do. I want to give Trump the bump.
You thrust your pelvis out when you said that.
But yeah, I want to give him the bump.
You want to put on a dildo and have sex with him?
No, I want him to put on a dildo.
Why would he put on a dildo?
I want him to put a dildo on his back, and I'm going to ride him.
He might be into that. I don't know.
He probably is that freak. I love him. He's so smart. I love everything he says. Oh, yeah.
When he says, oh, yeah?
His famous catchphrase.
I said, I love everything he says. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Let everyone here who maybe has no awareness of you know exactly who you are. Are you an educator or a caregiver?
I have a daycare out of my home.
Daycare.
I'll teach kids how to play. They're too little to learn stuff.
I bet they don't appreciate you.
Oh, really? Oh, you trying to get me started?
I could talk about how much I hate kids all day long.
I heard about your show.
What'd you hear?
It was a disaster.
Oh, why do you read Guy Lachance? Don't trust him.
Whatever.
Now
how do you swing politically?
You know, I take a look at all of the issues and I make an informed choice based upon where the people lean politically, and then I tick it down at the old ballot box.
Very vague. Who you like? Who you vote for?
Why do you want to know who I'm voting for?
So I can get pissed.
Why do you not like Hillary? She's a woman?
'Cause she's a woman, yeah.
You're a woman.
Oh, I know. I don't want to run the country. Men are better than women, A. B, her husband got his dick sucked and she didn't do shit.
We don't know. We don't know behind closed doors.
Oh, really? You think some shit went down behind the closed doors? You think she let him have it? You think she told him what's what?
At least once. Oh, I see what you're saying. I bet they had a big fight.
Oh. You sound excited.
Well, I mean, that's what I would be very upset if my spouse cheated on me in front of the whole public.
Are you married?
Not anymore.
Oh.
Have we talked about this? You used to be married?
We have talked about this. My wife passed away in a terrible bubble accident.
That's ringing a bell.
What kind of bubbles was it?
Very hot bubbles made from a Campbell's Chunky soup.
Ooh, the cheap stuff.
I was practicing. I gotta keep my instrument in tune.
If you were going to rob a bank, you wouldn't practice with, $100 bills. You'd probably practice with stacks of newspaper. Hi.
No, I'd practice with the money. I want to get the weight right in my bag.
Exactly. Newspaper weighs less than currency, I think.
I don't know. I've never had occasion to weigh a newspaper.
You sure know a lot about bank robbing techniques.
Yeah.
All right, stay
I bet
cool.
you a bad boy. What you done?
Why do you think I'm a bad boy? I'm a normal person.
First of all, you talk about how you want to get spanked all the time when you bad.
I don't talk about that.
Then who was it?
Another Scott Ackerman?
What show are you listening to where I'm talking?
I'm listening to CBB.
Okay. Look, Pamela,
Meta.
Pamela, you're from Big Bear.
Yeah, you bet.
Where do you actually live on Big Bear? Are you?
I live on the bear.
Do you mean the bear statue when you enter Big Bear?
Yeah, I live on the bear statue.
Why are you saying it sarcastically? You're the one who said it.
I live on the bear statue. Yeah, I carved a hole in its butt and I made a bed inside. Yeah, that's what I did.
Are you being sarcastic or truthful?
Yeah, I'm being sarcastic.
Wait, now you're being sarcastic about being
No,
sarcastic.
I'm being truthful.
What is happening?
Where do you think I live? When you text me and you come and knocking on my door. Where were you knocking, bitch?
I'm not knocking on her door. I'm not.
Well, then who was it if not you?
Who was it then? Because I didn't answer. I just thought, I bet that's Scott.
Could be anyone. It could be the guy reading the gas meter.
Oh, I don't have that.
You don't have gas in your house?
Oh, yeah, I do. I don't have a gas meter. It's a bear. I live inside a bear.
So when you say you have gas,
I fart. What? You made me do that. I don't like to talk about dirty stuff like farts.
that's all you talk about.
Huh?
Do you have no awareness of your personality?
I'm a calm, collected lady.
How did you get into educating children? I just can't.
I snatched a few, kept them inside, and people started paying me.
To return them?
But I wouldn't. And now
Okay.
I teach them how to play. Ooh.
A lot of
It's getting shaky
there.
back there.
Yeah.
Earthquake.
Ooh. So Pamela, what are you doing in Montreal? Stop making fun of me.
I'm
what are
trying
you
to
doing in
escape
Montreal?
America's politics right now. I'm hiding out until it's all over.
What do you think is going to happen if Hillary wins the election?
Oh, I think it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
It's going to be real bad.
They're going to round up all the men and force them into servitude?
Ooh, I like that. Wait. That's a good idea. I didn't think of it like that. No, I thought, I just think Trump's a better candidate for a lot of obvious reasons.
Is it the 1 week a month? She's not going to be a very good leader?
She's going to get her period. No, she's probably done with that, let's be real. She's not gonna, but she's going to get hot and cold all the time, not knowing what's what, going to make crazy snap decisions because of her menopause.
It is interesting that we finally have a female candidate, but they had to make sure she was old enough to not get her period.
Isn't that interesting? They had to make sure. She wanted to run for years, and they said, no, no, no.
8 years ago, they were
8
like...
years ago, they were like, no, no, no. We still see your garbage full of tampons. We gotta wait till you just have the poise pads from your leaky bladder. And then they said, get her up there. Let her speak.
But what else could happen? You don't like liberal policies?
No, I don't like liberal policies.
What is it about it? Is it about the
Not enough God.
not enough God?
I'm a religious woman.
You are.
Yeah.
You don't seem to be from every single one of your sentences.
Oh, really? Because I say, suck my clit. I can't believe in God.
I was wondering when we were going to get to Pamela's
God
catchphrase.
gave me my clit. God gave it to me.
He gave you your clit, but he didn't give people sucking.
What?
What? I don't know. It's not an inalienable right, is what I'm saying, for people to suck your clit.
I'd let an alien suck my clit.
All right.
Probably got some weird mouth.
Have you ever been captured by aliens, in your opinion?
Yeah. I ain't with that clause. Yes, in my opinion, I have been.
What happened? Can you describe the experience?
Well, yeah. First of all, I was brought to a white light. It was in my eyes. First of all, I was driving. I was pulled over. A white light was brought in my eyes.
Back up. You were pulled over by whom?
By the aliens with their red and blue flashing sirens. UFO. Pulled me over, pulled me out of the car, told me I was on meth. Strapped me down with some metal bars around my wrists. Put me in a cell. An alien cell.
Sure.
On the planet Mars.
Uh-huh.
And then
How did you get out?
I begged and begged. Sucked a few dicks.
What are dicks doing in this alien prison?
Aliens have them. I can't explain it.
Okay.
They look just like human dicks.
Do they?
And they wear police uniforms.
In order to acclimate yourself to the experience so you didn't,
You think, wait, what?
They put on human
they
forms
put it
in order
on,
to not
to make me
confuse you.
comfortable, yeah.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah.
I'm very attracted to law enforcement.
Yeah.
I love a man in uniform.
You do? What type of uniform? Like any stripes?
Any stars and stripes. I like a cop uniform. I like an army uniform. I like a priest uniform.
How many priests have you had sex with?
Well, it's a secret. They don't want you to know.
It's true. They're very secretive about the sex they have.
Have you been with one?
You seem to be speaking
Everyone
from experience.
experiments.
Oh, chunky bubbles.
Was it college and you were experimenting with priests?
Yeah, I was in seminary school.
You wanted to be a priest?
I didn't want to. It was the family business.
All the guys in seminary school mess around.
It's true.
You got to see what it's all about.
Yeah. You find out pretty quick whether it's for you or not. If it's not for you, you leave the seminary.
And if it's for you, you stay?
Yeah, you stay.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I'm
like
saying all priests are gay. I guess that's the logical conclusion of my story.
It's a chill statement.
So, I mean, would you be able to leave the United States? I mean, so much of your identity is entrenched in Big Bear. It's almost as if it's all I know about you.
I mean, I would change my name if I moved here.
Pamela from...
Montreal. Pamela of Montreal.
Of Montreal, sure.
Like the band. I like indie music.
Do you?
Yep, I do.
Who are your favorite bands?
Panda Bear. Grizzly Bear.
Any of the Bears?
Yeah, all the bears.
How about Tame Impala?
Oh, yeah.
Animal bands in general?
Yeah. Is tame an animal?
We could move on from that. I just can't imagine it. I mean, you would have to learn half French and...
That would be hard, but I already got a little bit figured out.
What do you got?
Parlez-vous, suck ma collect.
Always coming out with your catchphrase to bring home the laughter. I appreciate that.
You love catchphrases.
Pamela from Big Bear, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We do have two more guests coming to the stage right now. They're friends. I guess that's not the primary distinguishing characteristic of them, but they are certainly friends, and they are bachelors of a sort. Please welcome George St. Geegland and Gil Faizon.
What a great group.
Hey, Chunky Pamela, big fan.
Yeah, this
Big
is great.
fan.
I mean, this is great.
Yeah, this is a good
Total
group.
power, total control.
Yeah. Cool group.
Cool group, fun. I mean, a lot of fun. And a lot of hurt feelings, but a lot of good times.
Good times. A lot of
A
fun.
lot of hurtful things.
Having a great time so far.
Total power, total control.
Did you say turtle power?
Turtle power, yeah. No, because we live like Ninja Turtles, you know? We got these pizza boxes, and it's a laugh a minute. And we're trying to build... No, we're not kidding. In our apartment near the Murphy bed, we're trying to build a half pipe to do ollies.
Yeah. And there is a female journalist that we've kidnapped.
Yeah. We do indeed live like reptiles, and we have a woman.
And we take orders from a rat.
Yeah. No, that part's true, though. The son of Sam's dog knew a rat, smart guy, and we take orders from him.
Yeah.
Can I help you with your...
Nah, the listeners don't know what the war-to-bottle to microphone work is.
Impeccable stagecraft.
Wonderful.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks. You know, I mean, did we already mention what a great group this is?
This is a solid
This is such
group.
a great group.
Honestly, usually your guests are losers and nobodies, but
Yeah.
this is a real who's who.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you're talking about us on stage or them out there. I can't...
Who?
You?
No, I know we're up here. Who else
yeah.
are you talking about?
These people. Have you met...
yeah, no, they're
Chunky
great.
Bubbles?
I've
Chunk
seen.
B, Pamela, yeah.
Yeah.
They're great. And this is fun. JFL.
Why do you keep sniffing?
What?
Oh, we did a bunch of cocaine backstage.
We did this real step-down cocaine that
Yeah.
comes from
This real Montreal nightmare
This real
gave it
Montreal
to us.
nightmare shit.
Oh, God.
They bring it
He
down,
was-
they tow it from Edmonton in the snow, and then they step on
Yeah.
it with gasoline, so
Yeah.
it's this real yellow, get you in the fucking
This
brain
guy had a
coke.
great flit brim smish mouth hat, and it was cool. He had a tattoo all over his calf, and he had a bad vibe, so we bought a bunch of shitty coke from him.
How long have you been in town? I mean, you guys obviously...
Well, we're here. We're not just here for Juste pour rire, which the JFL, which is a wonderful 2 weeks of French comedy and 2 weeks of good comedy, and
I don't know that I agree with that.
We kid traditional French clowning because it's god awful and stupid.
Yeah. No, it's great when there's just a perverted man. But if he doesn't speak, it's adorable.
I know. When a clown pretends to be bit in the butt and they grab their little tush, I mean, who doesn't just double over at that? But we're here for Just Fest.
We're here for Just Fest.
You're performing then,
At
is
Just
it?
Fest, yeah.
Well, we're fans, but we also perform. We do a cappella Just music.
Yeah, we write lyrics to jazz hits.
Oh, okay. I'd love to hear some
Well,
of these.
you want to hear the Birdland
You
by
wanna hear
Weather Report?
Birdland
Oh,
by
yeah,
Weather
Birdland.
Report? If
Birdland.
you guys want to join in, you're welcome to.
Yeah, da dee, da da dee, da 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 dee, da da da. Yeah, da 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 dee, da 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 dee, da 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 dee, da da da. Step right up, meet the Mets, become friends with the Mets. You can meet the New York. You can become friends with the Mets. Maybe not the players, but some people in the front office.
Wow.
Yeah. Ah, God, I'm choked up thinking about Jaco Pastorius.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm a little choked up.
Jocko is a dear friend of ours.
Jaco was a good friend of ours.
Where did you meet him?
We used to pick fights with bouncers, too.
Yeah. Of course, everyone here is familiar with late 70s and early 80s Just Fusion bass player
Yeah.
Jaco Pastorius.
We got a beat sheet backstage, and we knew the third bit should be about Jaco Pastorius. We
go,
know how to open and do
What
things.
is a millennial podcast audience going to know more about than 70s and 80s Just Fusion bassist who died because he picked a fight with a bouncer?
With a bouncer in Florida. And but we get choked up about famous people who died because
all the
we
time.
want to make it about us.
Yeah.
A lot of people have died this year.
A lot of people have died, and we always Instagram and we go, we knew their work. Look at me.
Look at this, because even though those people are dead as a doorknob, they would just love to know that you stole a Getty image and put it on Instagram.
Think of me today because I like this guy's work. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
For them to know that you tweeted while they're a dead body, what a joy it would bring them.
Did you know anyone like David Bowie? I mean, he lived in New York. You guys
we
are
knew
New York.
Bowie.
We knew Bowie.
Oh, he valued his privacy, and we would blow it up whenever we could.
Yeah.
We'd go, Bowie's house, that's where Bowie lives.
Yeah.
And I'd throw little pebbles at night, like Romeo, and I'd go, Bowie, come here, kiss me, you
Wait,
little
just
bi
to
freak.
correct, more, it was like Little Romeo, the music artist.
Like little Romeo. I go, come here.
Master P's son! He's Master P's son.
Right. Yes, of course.
And that was our thing, because as a stalker, we have no limits.
Yeah.
Did you? Did he ever have occasion to come outside ever? And
Bowie?
Bowie, of course.
Ow.
Yeah.
No, because I was out there making. I go, kiss me. If you're bi, kiss me. You know.
If you're bi, kiss me.
Yeah, if you're so famously bi, why don't you come out and mooch me, prick? You know, and I was real aggro about it. You know.
Yeah, it's a little intense.
Yeah, come here. Fuck you. Give me a kiss.
Did you even want a kiss? Or?
I don't know. I'm no queer. Come on.
All right. Okay.
Well, hey, I even in juvie, I didn't turn sissy. I did.
Why were you in juvie?
Yeah, but there was this fire, you know.
Yeah.
And I was there with the gas can taking credit.
Taking credit?
Yeah, I go, I burned down the school. F you.
Just to give yourself street cred?
And this was 3 years ago.
This was 3 years ago. But they sentenced me to juvie because I went, I don't know right from wrong.
He was wearing shit pants.
Yeah, I was wearing shit pants. I looked ridiculous.
And you had shaved, presumably that morning.
No.
Really?
No, I did a flesh-colored makeup on my beard.
You put
on my
on
illness
makeup?
beard. This is an illness beard because I had a heart attack.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I
No, it
didn't
was
know you-
fun. It was great. I grabbed my arm at the restaurant, and Gil knew what to do.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I got more bread. I love bread. I talk about it all the time on dates.
Yeah, on dates?
I go, yeah, you want to know something about me? All right, well, I love free bread, so...
Who's dating here, huh?
Anyone dating out there?
No
one
one.
guy
No
clapped
one.
once.
No
guy.
one else, yeah.
And then realized he would be called attention to.
The guy with the Supreme hat in the front row, he clapped it
He's
up.
clapped. He's got a
Yeah.
backpack under his chair.
He does. Where are you backpacking to later, sir?
We fuck it.
The pool party, he says.
All right. I bet that's not going to be too good to keep interacting with him.
Yep, not returning to that well.
But, you know, we're going down to Rio next week, and we're nervous.
Yeah.
Rio
Yeah.
de Janeiro for the Olympics?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going down for the Olympics.
Yeah, we're big chasers.
Yeah, we're big chasers.
We want to get Zika.
We want to get that Zika.
You're bug chasers.
We're big chasers, yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the bathhouses, we go, gimme, because we were little big chasers.
Yeah, we're bug chasers. And so we want to go down there because I got this fitted hat, but it's too small for me.
Yeah,
So I'm hoping
we
to
bought
catch that
fitted men's
Zika.
hats.
I'm hoping to catch that Zika, pin this head right up so that I can... So I can get into this
Yeah.
Expos hat. I got
Yeah.
this fitted child's Expos hat.
With the flat brim, you know?
Sure, of
course.
You keep the tags
But
on.
it's too small right
Yeah.
now, so I'm hoping I go down to
Because
Rio.
right down, if you get that Zika, you get that little peanut head.
Yeah.
And you can wear like I'm a 7 3/4
Are you?
fitted ball cap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping to get down to a 2.
Yeah,
Get a little pinhead like these Brazilians.
yeah.
We're gonna go down. We're doing the opening ceremony,
Yeah.
which will be us being released from kidnapping. We're hoping to get kidnapped by some of these favela monsters, and
How are you going to entice them into kidnapping you? Are you going to advertise?
Give me a kiss. Fuck
Just
you.
give me a kiss.
I'm gonna go down to Copacabana Beach. Go, hey, you little dirt poor rats. I got cash on me.
Yeah.
Kiss
But
me.
honestly, what is cuter than a 9-year-old with a machine gun?
Yeah. That Olympics is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
It's gonna rule.
Yeah.
Dash will be there.
Dash?
Dash, that's what you gotta call ISIL, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yes.
They hate it, man.
Oh,
I
they
read
hate
an
that.
article that they hate being called Dash. They get so steamed.
Yeah.
It seems like we wouldn't want to provoke them by calling
Nah,
them.
screw them, man. It's like you were always saying, Scott, I hate ISIS.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No, he's always calling them Dash.
Yeah.
No. I have no opinion one way or the other.
You have no opinion. You're neutral on ISIS.
Neutral.
Yeah, that's cool, man. They fucking hate it, dude. If you call them Dash, for real though, no kidding aside, they freak out like Frank Costanza.
Really?
You gotta see these guys. They don't air those videos.
Are you going to try to take in any of the events at the Olympics?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
We're gonna go see the swimmy.
Yeah.
Swimming, really?
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
that one dude, Michael Phelps. Is that?
Yeah.
He swims.
Fishman, yeah.
Yeah,
Fish face, yeah.
Yeah, we sold him some awful weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sold him some real crap stuff, some real brown stuff. He smoked it right up. He didn't give a hell.
There's going to be a lot less bong videos with all this vaping now, don't you think?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaping has really taken the place of bongs.
And I feel like these bong videos, that, for years swimmers would get caught on a bong video, or I guess maybe it happened once, but either way, it was the downfall of many great swimmers. But now they can vape quietly and blow it into their shirt.
That's what I do with my farts. I fart and then I go.
You blow. Well, first of all, it's coming up the opposite part of your body. I'm not sure how you're able to blow it.
I fart out of my dick.
Funny.
Pamela knows what I'm talking about.
You're finally
Funny.
speaking Pamela's language.
That would probably feel good when you fucking.
Pamela, you've got such a strong voice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that you guys would get along. You guys are very similar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pamela, if you ever want to leave Big Bear and you want to come live in Woodstock or something like that, it's a
Come up to Sorgerdies.
You're offering me a place to stay?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we don't have a place, but sure, we're offering you a place to stay.
Where do you guys actually live? Where do you reside during the year?
73rd.
Yeah, 73rd
In Columbus, yeah.
Come on.
We said different streets, but it's fine. We each see the apartment in a different way.
Y'all share a bed?
Yeah, we share a Murphy bed. It's a Murphy Brown bed.
Nice.
What do you say when you say Murphy Brown?
'Cause this
bed?
guy-
Yeah,
Eldon did all
Eldon's
the
always
murals.
painting it. We did that thing where we put tape in the middle of the apartment.
Oh, you did. And
Yeah.
one side
That's
is.
your side, and that's my side.
Yeah.
This was a fight episode.
Oh yeah. Did you end up just both of you on one side and no one goes over to the other side?
Yeah, eventually,
Yeah,
yeah.
because the bathroom was on my side. And
Yeah, no, after I drew the line, I went, uh-oh,
The bedroom and the kitchen and the bathroom.
everything. And meanwhile, I'm backed in a corner with this goddamn possum.
You were with a possum?
Yeah, I was with a possum. I thought it was Tim Petty, so I invited him over. And then he goes, wait, hey, by the way, I'm a possum. I go, oh, Jesus.
And a talking possum.
Yeah.
it turned out to be Ringo Starr.
Yeah. Thought it was Tim Petty, claims he's a possum. Turns out,
to be.
none other. Peace and love, Ringo Starr.
Peace and
No
love,
more
peace and love.
autographs, Ringo Starr.
No more autographs, Ringo Starr.
That's a shame he's not doing any more of those autographs, you know?
It is a shame because we got so many glossies sent to him because we love the Beatles, man.
Yeah.
The one interesting thing about us is we love the Beatles.
Yeah.
Just like everyone else in the world?
Nah, it's an interesting specific fact
different.
about us.
It's different with us.
Who's your favorite Beatle? I would imagine you
Charles
both have.
Manson. Because he was like so committed to the music that he totally misinterpreted it.
We were bros with the whole Manson family.
Yeah, we were in that
Were
group
you?
because they had these sweet 8s and 9s and these brunettes.
There's nothing like a broken 9.
I mean, a brunette 8 with gorgeous legs who's been on acid for 2 years.
Yeah.
Gimme.
And just a crushed soul. Oh.
You know what I love about Manson is he carved a swastika in his forehead, which is one of the worst shapes. And yet his favorite band was the Beatles.
Yeah.
That's a very mainstream choice for a guy who has a swastika in his
Yeah,
forehead.
really. It's very anti-authority.
You're like,
other
you
than
think
his
you would
music.
like Gigi Allen or something or a punk rock, but
The
no.
Dead Kennedys.
Abbey Road, baby.
I love Here Comes the Sun.
My favorite song's Here Comes the Sun.
Where?
No, we're inside Sweet Pea.
Oh, okay.
Also, a swastika, you've got to make 6 incisions.
By the way, if I did a swastika, I'd do it backwards, but he knew how to do it in a mirror. That's how you carve one in your foreheads, kids. You need a simple mirror. Little vanity mirror will do anything, but do it right. If you're going to draw that kind of line in the sand, do it right.
What do you think about the guy who's just released from prison who, Jodie Foster's got him?
Hinky?
Yeah.
Oh, dear friend.
Hinky.
Good
yeah.
guy. Great guy.
We called
Good
him
tips.
John Hickey because he was always sucking face at Makeout Point, you know?
was?
This was before he went bananas.
He went to Inspiration Point.
No, Makeout Point.
Make-up, what's
Yeah.
okay? Then maybe we know it
That's-
by
you
different
don't know
names.
what Makeout Point is, do you? This guy's a virgin.
Oh,
yeah. Unlike us.
Yeah, we do it all the time.
Yeah, we love to do it and we love to get it done.
Yeah.
When is the last time that you had sexual relations
Nah,
with...
I had a Dukakis button on, so this would have been summer of '88.
Yeah.
God knows I've been trying since, though.
Yeah.
You know what I do?
What do you do?
I go to a department store.
Don't start with that.
I'm
that would
very sick. I go to a department store.
Okay.
And I go to the women's room and I slide around on the floor like a Roomba. I hope people will think I'm a Roomba.
Yeah.
Do you understand
literally
the
think
image?
that you're one of the vacuum
I hope
cleaners.
they think I'm a Roomba. All right?
Or do you dress like a Roomba?
No, I want to
You-
look nice.
So you just act like a Roomba.
Yeah, I go, I'm a Roomba. And I
Do you-
slide under the stall doors and I look up and I go, take a chance.
Take a chance on a nice guy.
Take a chance on a good
All these
guy.
women, they say they want nice guys, and
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
they're confronted with something like this, and they pass.
Yeah, they pass because I'm a nice guy. That's why they want these Rick Stars. I'm just an average guy, just like Say Anything, Jim Cusack.
And I put a tiny wig on my hand.
And
On your entire hand.
Yeah, I put a tiny wig on my knuckles, and then I go to town. I go, oh, she was a 10. But really, she was just a 5.
well, she was a New York 5.
Yeah.
A New York 5, which in California...
Is a 7, and in Montreal is an 11. Oh, sue me. That's my comeback.
Has anyone ever sued you?
Yeah, I got sued for sexual harassment.
Really?
Yeah, of students. It's actually not funny. I had a whole grades for sex thing, and it was a big investigation at the college where I worked.
No, but it's pretty cool because there ended up being a group formed.
Oh, yeah, and they still meet. It's apparently a whole support system.
So they're still talking about you, which is
Yeah, hey,
like...
we're talking about it, That's when people go, Bill Cosby's career's over. I go, hey, we're talking about him.
On the front pages.
You're picturing it. We're talking about it.
Yeah.
What, did you know Cosby personally at all?
Oh, sure. We knew one of his eyeballs. The other one we never got to meet because it was pointed in the other direction. We
Yeah.
knew the left googly eye. The right one was snoozing. I think he gave it a little Benny
Yeah, we
drill.
say you gave all those girls pills. What about that left eyeball?
Yeah, that thing's a schnoring.
He's apparently blind now. He can't
Yeah,
see.
and living in his own personal hell, according to a Facebook article that's following me. Everywhere I click, Bill Cosby is blind and living in his own personal hell. What kind of a quote? Who released that quote?
Yeah.
He's got a bad team.
Was that Camille? Like, who
Yeah.
actually put that out there?
I think it was that lawyer of his. He goes, hey, we need to change the tone of the press. Let's say that he's blind, living in his own personal hell. Might distract from the
This will
allegations.
get people on his side.
Yeah, this will get people on his side.
My maiden name, because I took my wife's name.
Oh, right. Yeah.
My maiden name is Gil Cosby.
That's right. I
Yeah.
forgot that about you.
But we still talk to Camille all the time.
You do.
Yeah, we call her every day. We go, good call. Stick around.
A lot of people seem like they don't want to laugh about comedic icon Bill Cosby.
Well, it's a bummer,
Sure.
because we think of him as this hoagie guy, and now I wonder if he even liked hoagies. I mean, honestly, did he like big things of orange soda and
Yeah, but
hoagies
I
with
think-
salt on them?
Yeah,
or
the-
was that all a charade, a ruse?
Yeah. I think, honestly, he was doing the hoagies, but it wasn't salt. It was Quaaludes that he was pouring on him. He put him to sleep and then eat him up. More of these? You want more of this?
And then there's the whole CBS show. That's, I think, the saddest chapter of all of
The
this.
second Cosby.
The second Weird Cosby.
Yeah, Weird Cosby is
Yeah,
what
it
they
was
should have
called
called
Weird Cosby. It was called Less Good Cosby.
I
Wasn't
heard
very
a
good.
story about him on that show where there was a scene where he had to take money out of an ATM.
Yes.
And he pulled the producers aside and said, "You can't just make up things that don't exist." He had never heard of an ATM.
What do you mean? Well, you can't make up things. You can't make. I think he had a good point because these guys were pretending you could get cash out of a wall.
No. You got to go to a bank, wait online.
You like to go to a bank and actually sit there in the
you
line?
deliver,
Yeah.
you bring all the change, you give the bowl of change to the person, and then they give you crisp fives. Right? What are we
Yeah.
talking about here? We're
what is your-
talking about a bank interaction, right?
Sure. Is your day? I'm trying to imagine your daily routine. I know you
Want
go
to
to the
know
bank.
what it is?
Sure.
We get up at 5 a.m. and we
what?
go to an early doctor's
it's the
appointment.
best.
We try to
Nothing
get
better
the
than an
first.
early doctor's appointment.
To feel your tush on that cold counter, 7 a.m. And then you get all your moles checked, and they go, we have a couple student doctors shadowing. Can they look at you naked? And you go, fine. And then these Indians come in, and they stare at you. Because that's a good thing. They're becoming doctors. These fucking Indians come
I
in.
think it's you called them Indians.
The way I did it?
Yeah,
With
it
my
might be.
eyes cast down.
Yeah, dismissively.
And a grimace on my face. Yeah, okay, my tone could be read a certain way. But the thing is, you got to get out of the doctor by 7:45.
Why is that?
Because then you go, oh, I got my whole day ahead of me. And then you go to bed.
Yeah. You sleep till about 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
Yeah, and then you get up and you do your exercises, and that's just canned lentils. You lift canned lentils up and down.
And then are you up for the rest of the night, or?
Oh, yeah. Then you go, you deal with the Dominican kid. He gets you some cocaine.
And then, we binge watch. Binge watch. The new thing is binge watch.
We
Binge
binge
watch. I don't know
watch.
what that is.
We binge watch.
When you go on Netflix, you binge watch.
You binge watch.
Oh, binge watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we binge watch. Because we did this with your show.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we
thank
binge
you.
watch you, man. We saw you.
We
Hey,
binge
okay,
watch.
kiss me.
Please don't touch me.
We
Fuck you,
binge
kiss
an
me.
episode. We binge an episode. Then we wait a week, and then we binge watch another episode.
No, that's not.
Or we'll watch a Sinfeld on TBS and we'll binge Coke the whole time.
Yeah,
No, you're binging Coke. You're not actually watching several
It's
in a row.
binge watch.
Okay, yeah.
and that's fun.
Big chunky bubbles?
Yeah, my thing about Bill Cosby is this.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Returning to the well.
I was hoping we'd talk about that funny rapist again.
We saw, we saw Bill Cosby here at this very festival. They honored him like 3 years ago.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And isn't that funny? They honored
I-
him like
He's fucking
3
I
years
hilarious.
take
ago.
pride. I take pride that I saw Bill Cosby at this festival and fell asleep
He
during
did.
the show.
He really did in real life.
I really did.
In real life.
did, yeah.
No joke. I fell
You should be
asleep
careful
watching
if
that
you,
old
you
pompous
gotta be
man.
careful falling asleep around his ass.
Yeah.
He
He
could have
woke up
got
with a
you.
Google in his face going,
He put me down the old-fashioned way with his fucking comedy. Big Chunky Bubbles, we're such big fans.
we love you,
You
dude.
love Big
You
Chunky?
know my word.
Yeah, we love it. Oh my God, we've been to so many of the parties that you performed at.
You've been to children's parties? Why are you at children's
We're
parties?
friends with that clown whose dad was a molester. You know that whole documentary?
Right. The,
Capturing
catching
the
up with
Freedmans.
Yeah, catching up with the free.
Catching up with the Freedmans. That's the same.
Catching up
that's-
with
that's
the Freedmans?
Catching up with the Freedmans.
Yeah.
just
Just
going
checking
by,
in on
checking
my
in.
old
Yeah, on
friends, the
True TV.
Freedmen.
We tried to
Catching up with the Freedmans.
we tried to make a keeping up with the Freedmans thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Checking In with the Murderer on Netflix?
Oh yeah, we
yeah.
binge watched an episode of that.
Yeah.
Just one, then you were
Yeah,
out?
we binge watched an
Watched
episode.
an episode,
Yeah,
yeah.
is he guilty or is he innocent? What do you think?
I think that, they're just, here's what I think. I
Please
think
collect
it's
yourself,
fun.
yes.
It's, no matter what a joy to sit on a perch and judge rural people. What a joy to sit in Manhattan and go, look at their stupid voices, ha 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 ha. And meaning you coke to the gills because you're binging.
Sure. Have you ever been accused of anything like that? I mean, one can just imagine if one was in that situation.
Well, I have 3 missing wives. But Gil alibis me for all of those dates, which I could go through, but we're not gonna. November '81, I was with Gil.
Yeah.
You
what
guys
else?
are blinking a lot.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Gil's been wearing the same contacts for 4 years.
Really? Why not change those?
Because I guess it's a science experiment. It's like a petri dish, and they're gonna take them out at some point and be like, "Oh, we found the secret to Zika." I
Yeah.
guess it's in my eye contacts.
I'm hoping he grows truffles, and I'll shave him over sweet pasta, baby. $75 saved.
Every time a pig is around, he just snorts right near my eyes. He wants to eat my truffle eyes.
Yeah. Every time a pig is around.
Every time a pig's around. You
More
know
often than not?
that Barkman. You know Barkman?
Bartman.
Darkman
yeah.
or
no,
Bart-
Bartman, the
Bartman?
T-shirt.
The T-shirt. Oh, the
The
T-shirt.
Bartman.
Bartman.
Yeah, you know that T-shirt? Awesome.
Do you own any of those?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. We bought a lot of knockoff Bert Simpson T-shirts in '94.
Yeah. As an investment.
Yeah, it's an investment, just weird knockoffs where he's wearing like a Knicks jersey.
Yeah.
Sure. He's Jamaican.
Yeah, it's Jamaican. It says Air Bart, and
Wait, he's Jamaican and it says Air Bart?
yeah, because he's slam dunking, baby.
Didn't get a return
I'm
on.
trying to sell a garbage pail kid while I'm here.
Oh, you are.
Does anyone want to buy a garbage pail kid?
Do you mean one of the actual cards, or?
Yeah, it's just one of the cards.
It's not a stinky baby with flies around it, but it's a trading card.
You're sure? You're sure that if someone agrees to this, you're not going to hand them a stinky baby?
No, I'm sure. Yeah. God, the lack of regard you have for me.
I know some of the confidence games that you've been in.
Oh, what? Oh, the baby thing?
Yeah, the whole trying to hand babies.
Where we try to sell people a Polaroid of like a dirty baby with flies on it and say it's a garbage pail kid card. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I guess if you want to say if this isn't legally binding, guilty.
Yeah.
You put the Gil in guilty.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Well, guys, we're just about at the end of the show. I feel terrible about this. We could sit here talking to you all day, but unfortunately,
Great group, by the way.
What a great!
It's
Have you
great.
said that yet? What a great
No.
group!
It's just vamping. Light applause.
Who invented that phrase?
Me vamping while you're trying to wrap up. Light
The
applause.
lighter, the better.
Wonderful.
I wish that applause could just float away
Just-
on gossamer
You'd
rhythms.
like to-
like a little rider symbol. Just Chick Korea, yeah.
More jazz musician
Yeah.
references.
I know
We
how to
got three
bring things
Fusion
home.
fans right over there loving the Jocko jokes and the Chick
Yeah.
Corea jokes. That's for you, baby. And none of the Canadian millennials.
Anyone have anything they want to plug before we get off? Gil and George, do you have anything that...
Oh, yeah, we forgot to mention.
Yeah, we were going to constantly mention that we're going to Broadway.
Yeah.
The Great White Way.
The Great Way.
We'll be on the Great Woodway all fall, September 23rd into January at the Lyceum Theater. So go to ohhellobroadway.com for tickets. They're very reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Sure.
About $100 to see us in fucking folding chairs. Beep beep. Fuck you.
I've seen the show. It's actually very entertaining.
Oh, well, that's actually very condescending of you.
I may have meant it that way.
Yeah, it's good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Scott. Thank you, Scott.
How many shows a week are you doing? Are you doing 10? You doing
8 shows a
Eight
week
shows a
for
week.
16 weeks, and we're going to be off book sometime around December.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like 128 shows somewhere around there.
is.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Are they all different or are they exactly the same?
Now they're the same.
I mean, and then we'll have stuff each night that changes based on how tired and sick we are.
Yeah. Based on how many secrets I binged backstage.
Oh,
If I
God.
get a good secret high, I'm
That's
going
a
to
show you got to binge, is
Yeah.
Sucrets.
Spray enough chloroseptic that I can't feel my throat, and then I riff off the things in the news.
There we go. So check these guys out on Broadway if you can.
Right.
And Pamela from Big Bear, what do you have to plug?
My asshole.
Okay. Should have expected that. Yep. Big Chunky.
By the way, Pamela, I do have an Aquafina bottle. Just
That'll fit just right.
Is your anus?
You asked him about his anus. You asked me about my anus.
Yeah.
You got a fetish?
Hey guys, about your anuses.
Purple.
sure. Oh, mine? Mm-hmm. Mine looks like Steve Buscemi.
Like
Making a wince face.
Yeah.
Big Chunky Bubbles, anything you...
Oh, are you sure you don't want to talk more about anuses for a few more minutes?
Do you... Is this non-anus related? What you want to plug?
If you can imagine it, yeah. I'm going to be appearing in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania at a birthday party for some twins, 5-year-olds. Get this, their names are Brienne of Tarth and Khaleesi. Oh, my God.
Oh. Is that double the work for you, by the way, when you have to do twins?
They watch the show together. You think I do it one at a time?
I don't know.
Do you know how human beings work at all?
I think that less and less each day. The more people like you I talk to. And this is in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's a closed party. I don't know why I'm plugging it. It's a person's home.
What address is it?
Why would I? What's wrong with you? You ask the weirdest questions. You're a very inconsiderate interviewer.
I don't know. I'm sorry. How old are they? Is that a better question?
I already said they were 5 years old.
I don't know. What else can one ask about a birthday party?
Hey, Big Chunky.
I don't want to be interviewed about the birthday party. You asked if I had plugs. I gave a plug. The end.
Big Chunky, we're going to be hanging out at the A&W restaurant in the King of Prussia Mall. Could we stop by?
The one next to the Friendlies?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Why are you guys hanging out there?
At the A&W?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Loose onion rings, baby.
You'd be
They got a real retard sweeping up, and so there's all these extra onion rings.
All right.
Also, the bathroom mirror's carved up with all these fucked up gang signs.
And that's a reason to go?
Yeah, take a selfie.
Take a selfie with the gang signs?
Yeah, yes. Piss off the rival gangs, idiot.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Thank God we squeezed that in. That was a close one.
All right, everyone. That's our show.